maybe some of you guys are sensitive to the wind.
Let's go for a ride. You are watching CycleCruza's all-in-one motorcycle channel. Subscribe today. CycleCruza videos brought to you at 6 a.m. Eastern Standard Time.
You know, there's a common belief out there that like naked bikes, that you have problems with the wind. And I used to say the same thing.
The number one reason why you're going to want a full fairing bike is because it's going to reduce wind fatigue.
This is a dual sport, but it's pretty much the same deal as with naked bikes. It's open to the air. I don't have any freaking shield here to prevent the wind from hitting me. And I get on the highway, guys, I don't have any problem with the wind. So I don't know why these guys bitch about the wind, and I was one of them, like I told you guys in the past. But I didn't ride a naked bike, and I used to repeat with a lot of the other motovloggers would talk about the wind fatigue they would get riding a naked bike, which this bike only tops out max like 80 miles an hour. So I'm sure hauling ass on a super naked bike like an Aprilia Tuono or BMW S1000R, and you're doing like 130 plus miles per hour, I'm sure that wind's gonna give you a major blast. But I'll tell you guys that the hell's going on here. But I'll tell you guys that riding this WR250R on the highway, it's no issue for me, man. You'll never hear me bitching about any wind out here on the highway, and I love getting on the highway on this bike. Zero issues. Right now, doing 60, and I'm maxing out even at 80 miles an hour with this bike. That no problem. I don't have any issues. I mean, this bike is really lightweight. It's like what, like 295 pounds. So on a windy day, you do get blown around a little bit sometimes, but shit, that's half the fun. But me, man, you'll never hear me bitching about it. That's why I actually considered, and I am considering getting a super naked, maybe, because the wind is really, it's not an issue for me, man. And I'm not really one of those guys that do, the top end triple digits, 150 miles per hour plus out here on the streets. I'm more of a 0 to 120 guy on my super bike. And I tell you, I got the fucking throttle cranks in them, goddammit. Ah! Fuck! Can't take it, man. Son of a bitch, stop it. Hey, I'm getting crazy in this bitch, man. I'll tell you. Excuse me. Woo! Tell you, it's an addiction, man. I'm fighting it, I gotta go see Dr. Phil about this shit. And this bike, I keep it normally at 75. See, I hit no problem, man. Look. Yeah, I feel the wind a little bit, but it doesn't bother me, man. Big deal. No issue. Got no issues, man. Zero issues, guys. Nothing. No problems. So I don't want to hear none of that bullshit. And including my former self back in my old videos where I'm bitching about like why I wouldn't get a super naked because of the wind blast, which like I said, I was just repeating what like a lot of the reviewers were saying, and I was just saying, oh, okay. But since owning this bike, like I said, wind ain't shit. I don't know. So I don't know, that's just my opinion though. Maybe some of you guys are sensitive to the wind, and if that's a problem, so be it. That's your preference. That's all right. I'm not hating you on your preferences or your dislikes. To each his own, guys. But I'm just giving my opinion that wind is not an issue here, at least for me on my WR250R that I ride on the highway all the time. No problems. But hey guys, that's all I have for you in this video. If you want to see more of my videos, go to my website, CycleCruza.com. Click on the menu tab, My Videos. All my videos are categorized in the various playlists. Hopefully you can find something that will inform you, entertain you. Hey, hit thumbs up if you like this video. Share this video with your friends and let them know, man. Don't be a pussy. If you want a super naked, if you want a dual sport, don't worry about the win. It's not an issue, man. At least for me. And like I said, I was a pussy for saying it in the past. That's all I have for you guys. Deuces!
Check out my other channel, CycleCruza MotoVlogs, where I discuss anything and everything, not just motorcycle shit.